The following episode may contain sensitive content. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome.
The show must go on. I'm Tracy.
And I'm Nikki, and we are here to judge harshly today. Very, very harshly. Is that a word?
Wow.
Harshly?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
harsh.
yeah,
Right, it comes
yeah.
from harsh.
Harsh. Yeah.
But
Brutal.
before we get into it, I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah.
I was watching, I don't know if you watched it. I watched the Culturistas Awards.
No. I know.
Oh
Where did
my.
you watch it?
It's on Peacock.
Oh, okay.
It's there. So you just have
Okay.
to like type it and just start watching it. It's so good.
I love Bo and
That,
Yang.
yeah, I mean them too. I've
Yeah.
listened to their podcast a few times, but also like it's pop culture all the way. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's what pop culture is about. Everything, every award. I was like, what the fuck is this award? And
I love
every
it.
award, and it was like to random people too, like random characters. One of them was like Kristen Wiig.
Oh,
Um, and it was like a background woman, something like that. She was the background. Like it was just genius work. I hope they get bigger and better, every year now that we can actually see it because I don't think this is the first year they do it. This is the first year they stream it.
mm-hmm.
And it's like, you know how they do like in memoriam of like
Mm-hmm.
people. This one is like people that chose not to come to the awards. And they kind of put like their faces and like the reason why they didn't come or like the text back. It's
I
so
love it.
fucking funny. Like
I
Will
love it.
Ferrell was like, it's because I'm in fucking Mallorca on vacation. Like it was just very, very well done. Uh, so I do recommend if you want like a good laugh, and it's short, it's like an hour and a half. It's
Okay.
it's just really, really good. It
I love
I
that.
just
I gotta
love
watch it.
comedians that are very smart, you
Right.
know.
Yes.
Like I'm
Yes.
sure he'll leave SNL pretty soon because he's becoming huge.
Yeah, I think so. And like he
Yeah.
just keeps getting nominated for things. Like he's the only cast member of SNL who like ever gets nominated for like Emmys or anything.
He's so
So
funny. Like,
he's
oh
so
my
funny.
God, he's so
Yeah,
funny. I wish I could
yeah.
see him all the time. Um, anything new?
I did go to the movies and see Freakier Friday. I liked it.
Thoughts? Okay,
I liked it.
good.
I
Good.
laughed a lot. I thought it was really funny. I
Did you go with your
cried.
mom?
I did go with my mom.
Yeah.
So I loved it. I
Did
thought
she
it was great.
remember the last one?
Yeah, I think
She
so.
did? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I liked it. I thought it was fun. I would recommend it. So
Oh,
when it,
I'm definitely
yeah,
gonna watch it when it's
okay,
on
yeah,
Disney, Hulu,
yeah, yeah. So
whatever.
I was gonna say, yeah, when it comes out on Disney Plus,
Yep.
have like a
Which is
fun
going to
little.
be Hulu.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean,
They're like
Disney's absorbing it completely.
correct. Yeah, I
I
saw
saw
that.
on Instagram somebody said that they will suggest the name Delulu.
I saw
Um, and I was like, wow, that
that.
is genius.
Aren't we all a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah. So,
permanent state of being?
yeah, when it's there, I'm definitely gonna watch it for
It's worth
sure.
a watch. It was cute.
Okay,
I
good,
liked it.
good.
Did you
I
see
mean,
Weapons?
I don't think it would like in my head, I don't think like I would ever be like, no, I'm not gonna watch Freakier Friday. Like Freakier Friday is it's like a classic. you know? It's like, why would I not? It's like Mean Girls. It's like one of those
Yeah.
movies that like marked our youth, you
Yeah.
know? So I'll definitely watch it. I did not see Weapons. I'm gonna convince my man to go with me this weekend. He's just, I know Trey might be creeped out by me because I always want to see really creepy and scary shit. So he's like, I don't get it. I don't get why. But then I'll see reality shows, like
Yeah.
it's all kinds of stuff. I just really love a good scary movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
No,
my
I
favorite. I
know.
want to see Weapons and I want to see the one with Dave Franco. And
Together,
yes,
Allison Brie.
and his wife,
Yeah.
like I want to see that. And apparently it has like
Really
all
good
in the
reviews.
90s in the Rotten Tomatoes. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
we can talk about the opposite of 90s on Rotten Tomatoes today. Um,
Ay.
a segue here.
Yeah, that was good.
But I don't think I have anything else to say. Do you?
Yeah, there. Nah, I'm boring.
Okay. So let's dive into it.
Let's do it.
Today we are discussing a film that it is the opposite of these good films. Um, it is the film is called War of the Worlds. Uh, and you've already probably seen people talking about it on social media, but if you haven't, it's gargantuan invasion. I don't know if I said it right.
Gargantuan. It's okay. Giant.
Gargantuan.
Yeah. Just means like
Okay.
big,
A
giant.
big invasion is coming with this fresh take on the legendary novel of the same name that is filled with present-day themes of technology, surveillance, and privacy. The star of this film is Ice Cube, but we also see Eva Longoria in it, and we see Iman Benson in it too. Um, let's talk about, like our first thoughts,
Listen, I didn't mind the whole thing of like Ice Cube, just everything being on the computer. Like, I get it. That's a lot of
Mhm.
our lives nowadays. Everything is FaceTiming and texting and like technology. Okay,
Us right
fine.
now recording the podcast.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
like, okay, that was an interesting way to do it. And that was like, that's the only good thing I have to say.
Interesting. Okay. And I'm just gonna piggyback on that. If you want to see
Yeah.
something really, really good that is like all through a screen, there's one episode of Modern Family that was beautifully
That's
directed.
what I kept thinking of.
I'm
Yep.
like, and that's how you do it. And
Yeah.
obviously, it's completely different themes here,
Yeah.
but the way Modern Family directed that episode is beyond. It's superior. I'm very impressed on how they did that. And
Hmm.
I'm very impressed, and it's probably super easy to do it, but I have no idea,
Yeah.
and it was so realistic, you know.
Hmm.
Um, and that's what makes it very different from this fucking situation that we just watched. It was fucking awful.
Like
What a
the worst.
horrible, horrible movie. I like I turned it on and I even think from the beginning, the lines, I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
The
Dialogue.
writing, the dialogue is just so weak.
Terrible.
It would be like an 8-year-old writing, a
Yeah.
war. That's how it felt like. Uh, who is the writer of this?
That's a good
Because
question.
I
And
know the director. The director has done like a Pirates of the Caribbean, if I'm not mistaken. But
oh,
who's the writer? Kenny Gold? What has he done? 13 and The Job. Ay, Dios mío. None of these have good ratings.
yeah, well, are we surprised?
Mark Hyman. He did Meet the Fockers and How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh.
And H.G. Wells, which is probably the guy that wrote a book.
Yes, this is based off of that book. And listen, this is a remake of like remakes because they did a radio show with Orson Welles in like the 40s. They
Okay.
did like they've made another movie and then they made the one with Tom Cruise like in the
Yes.
early aughts or the, so it's like when you look on those and you compare it to this, I just wish that maybe they hadn't done it and sort of like made it its own. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Just like
not have it
don't
involved. Yeah.
yeah, don't
Yeah.
make this a War of the Worlds because I feel like it's totally not at all. And the idea is I would feel like you have this alien invasion that there's this sense of foreboding and anxiety. I felt none of that. I felt none of that. I wasn't
Tracy,
scared at all.
did you do you ever think of like the amount of times that he would say, come on, Dave, come on.
Yeah, I know Ice Cube being like, ooh,
I was
ooh,
like, wait,
him.
I was like, this might be categorized as a comedy. Like for a second, I was like,
Yeah,
if they would have like twisted around or like, let's do it and make it a comedy, that would have been
absolutely.
so fucking good.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, like what you were saying about the anxiety, there was no anxiety because I was like watching the whole time and I was like, so many things that don't make sense. Like, first of all, this is happening and you're staying in your office
yeah.
and there's no chaos behind you.
Right. He's literally the one person who works in the terrorism department. Like, you don't have one coworker.
Nobody running there. You can't hear anything. Nobody has come in the room being like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. No,
Yeah.
nobody,
He
nobody.
goes
And
over
then,
to those doors at
uh-huh.
one point and is like, they're locked.
Wait,
I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm locked in? Some sense
and
of
then
panic.
everything is happening, which made me laugh, and it would have been hilarious if it was a comedy. Like we see the meteors, and you see a message from Sandra, get on Zoom. And I was like, oh my God, that's so corporate.
Yeah.
Get on the Zoom call right now.
Yep.
And I'm like, you think if the world is falling apart and my boss is telling me to get on, I'm gonna get on a fucking Zoom call?
No,
No.
no.
There were so many times, and then he would use office terminology. That's why I was like, was this like an 8-year-old? He was like, I'll circle back, kung. And then he would press like end.
That's true.
There
Yeah.
was, and I was like, if it would have been categorized as a comedy, something very ridiculous, it would have
Mhm.
been funny as fuck because I'm like, of course your
Yeah.
boss is gonna call you when the world is ending and tell you to get on a fucking Zoom call.
True.
And then one of the calls was on Teams, and I'm like, I have Teams trauma, you know?
Yep.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that was so unrealistic. The fact that you can track your kids and you're not going to them. Come
Yeah.
on, dude. Take a left. Take a left. Go to the left.
Run, run.
Oh, and you're just staying there.
Yeah. I know. I
You
would have been like,
have,
I'm coming to you.
yeah, you can crack. I got you, baby. I got you. Who? Wait, no. You can track everyone on your
Hmm.
computer, but you cannot
Hmm.
unlock that door.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
Who texts through Facebook?
Okay. Thank you. They kept using Facebook Messenger, and I was like, nobody uses that anymore.
What happened there? Who did that?
I guess because it's on the computer.
No.
Yeah, I
There's
know.
like
Like,
all
he could
types
have,
now.
yeah, I know. Or he could have linked his phone to the
But let me tell
desktop
you,
and
this is
like,
the other thing that was very ridiculous. I don't think if you have a cybersecurity job like this,
mhm,
you can put your personal stuff in that computer.
yeah, that's absolutely true.
Listen, to the listeners out there, you tell us if we're wrong or right. But in my logical mind,
Mhm.
It doesn't make any sense.
Although he doesn't have any coworkers to reprimand him, so he can do whatever he wants, I guess.
That's true. That's true. Um, no, and they just kept telling him to get on that Zoom call. Let's talk about Sandra real quick. Because
That's
Girly Pop is on the field, right there on site, with everything happening. The whole time she's holding her phone
yeah,
on whatever it is, a FaceTime call, Zoom,
Skype.
Meet, yeah, all of them.
Who knows?
Who knows? And I didn't see one person from the army there.
Yeah, she got there really fast. She works with NASA,
Where
so
was
she saw it coming.
where was the military? Because we see them
Yeah,
somewhere in a desert, but not
it
in DC.
it takes them about 45 minutes to start actually attacking the whatever those are, alien sentient beings.
Oh my God.
They had to get the okay from
And nobody
POTUS.
died. Nobody. Nobody died.
That FBI lady. Because
Right.
in the beginning of the movie, we see that there's like a list of people who are on the like terrorism list, right? They're a threat to the government. And one of
Yeah.
them is this disruptor. And they're like trying to track who it is. And Ice Cube sees that, oh, he's like in Chicago, Illinois. So he contacts, I guess it's this woman from the FBI in the Chicago office, and it's like, we have the disruptor's address.
Yeah.
And then they, in 2 seconds, get a warrant to go to the location. They pick the lock, go in, and they're like, he's not here, which that alone, I'm pretty sure that you would break the door down and you would present yourselves and say, FBI, we have a warrant. There was none of that.
No, none of that. Also, wait, there was none of that. And also, every time he wanted to get somewhere, he would just type the word in
Yeah,
like a search bar.
right.
It was like
No
war.
coding.
No,
Right.
war
Yeah.
appear,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? I
Yeah.
was like, wait, that's not how it works. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sure that's not how it works.
No. I bet
Uh,
all people, like computer people, were just like cringing. Like, we don't do computers, and even I
oh
think we're
my
like,
God.
that doesn't
I
seem
I
right.
didn't even think about that, T, and I'm feeling right now really bad for them.
I know. They were
For the
probably like,
smart people. Imagine if someone from the CIA watching that.
oh my.
They will
I
have a
think
heart attack.
they'd probably stop it 2 seconds in, or they're walking out of the room. They're not even getting
They'll
through
be,
10
I'm
minutes.
ashamed of
Yeah. I'd be like,
everyone.
no one did research. Let's be honest.
Nobody
No
did
research.
research. Nobody. And my thing is, it's like we've watched the studio. We know how many people does that have to go through. There's a
Yeah.
watch, there's a preview inside
Hmm.
to watch it.
Yeah.
And whoever did that was like, oh yeah, that's cool. That's exactly how it is.
Right. And Universal did this.
I-
Like, it wasn't like a teeny tiny production company. Like, Universal said, you know what? We'll back this up
Do
for
you think
you.
they're mocking us as people?
Yeah, I
Like,
think they're,
gotcha, you know?
yeah, I think they're like, people will watch anything. They're pretty dumb.
I mean,
They're
it's
gonna
in
love
the
it.
top 10 movies right now on Prime.
Yeah, but
But
I
I don't
think
know,
that
like, I don't know if they're watching it because it's really bad, so everyone is intrigued.
exactly. That's why, because I think everyone's going, it's so bad you have to watch it. So people are going, okay.
Yeah. While
So,
I was watching it, um, Trey was telling me from the room, he's like, the movie sounds bad. And I'm like, yeah, because like these lines are just very fucking bad.
and the acting was
The
just
acting,
terrible.
it there was no sense of urgency with anybody. They would
Uh,
just like walk out and keep looking. And
right.
they're like, oh, where should I go? Well, where that thing is not going.
okay, can I just say, so the daughter, right? She's pregnant, and then she's like some big time biochemist. Like she's very intelligent, right? She goes to her lab and the building gets attacked and she gets like a piece of shrapnel or whatever in her leg.
She doesn't.
Tell me why she'd take it out. We're not doctors, and even we
And
know if
we
you get
know.
impaled with something, you leave it in your
Leave it in.
body
And you
because if you take it
stop
out,
the bleeding with something.
you're gonna
Yeah.
bleed to death if you take it
Yeah.
out. Exactly. So, like, first of all, I think she would. I'm gonna give her credit, but the writers were like, "Oh no, I'll take it out." And then when they wrap it up with the tape, I was like, I think she'd get an infection. I don't think that would work. Also, him monitoring her heartbeat.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
I was,
is that like an Apple Watch or an Aura ring?
yeah, yeah. She got like a Fitbit on. He's like
Something.
logged in, so he knows her heartbeat.
Oh my God. And then he like stalks the boyfriend and it's like, has he accepted me on Facebook? Nobody uses Facebook. How was that not a line?
I know.
Like,
Also, they're like gonna have this baby shower, and then I'm gonna spoil it, but only like 4 people showed up.
and I don't even think she was pregnant in the baby shower either.
Or her baby bump was like way less.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
was
see
like,
a baby bump.
yeah, I don't
And
know.
and Sandra, was she their mom? I'm so confused.
Eva Longoria?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Why was she there?
That was my question too. I was like, unless she's a friend of the family. That's the only thing I could think of. But
God.
yeah, I was like so confused by that. But also, you were saying there's no sense of urgency when she has the thing in her leg and he's like, I'm going to get you to a hospital, get in that Tesla. And then it shows her in the car and it has the camera from the Tesla, her on the FaceTime, and it shows like people outside driving. There's like 2 cars just taking their time, probably doing like 35 miles per hour.
With their groceries in the car.
Yeah, literally, like no traffic, no like honking of horns. Like, I'm sorry, people should be evacuating the city. There should be some sort
There's
of
no
destruction.
chaos. There's no
No,
chaos.
no
The
chaos. I
only
was like,
the only the only destruction is the thing. There's no chaos. There's no military right there. Like
right.
they disappear. They all went to that same desert
Yeah.
to, hop on those little planes and then, try to like get them, but
Mm-hmm.
none of them because we don't have enough apparently. The other The other thing that I was saying that it's like if you think of it logically, this movie should not exist at all. If if a foreign object or something is
Uh-huh.
coming here to take our data and they
Mm-hmm.
start doing it from the beginning, we have nothing. Nothing. No FaceTime call, no Zoom calls. All these apps and all these systems are formed with data. And this motherfucker is on these fucking calls left and right, still logging into systems. And I'm like, no, like that's
Yeah.
it. There's no movie here.
Like they knocked out the satellites as they were coming into our atmosphere. So I'm
That's
pretty sure
one.
you'd get no internet.
Nothing. Nothing. We have a bad rain and Wi-Fi is wonky, you know? But
My
it's like
Wi-Fi is always going out around here, like terrible reception.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, these huge things come
Mm-hmm.
out and they're absorbing data. The movie's over. The
Right.
movie lasts 10 minutes. That's it.
Yep.
They're like, the data, the data. And I'm like, how are you on fucking Facebook?
Yeah.
How are you on WhatsApp? At some point, I saw WhatsApp.
Right.
Amazon, you gotta order Amazon to.
That's true. Yeah.
I was like, you guys have no data right now.
Yeah. You should not be able to
The only thing you
communicate.
should be able to have is something to make fire, caveman style.
Yeah,
The way we communicate now in 2025, literally, we kind of don't have landlines anymore. And that would be maybe the one thing that works.
yeah,
Maybe.
that's true because I think most of the wiring is like
Land,
underground.
landline, yes,
Yeah,
most of it
so
in good
you
places.
might.
Because in my country, the game over. Those are outside. Everyone, there's no communication, you
Sure,
know?
yeah, yeah. It-
It's
yeah,
so inaccurate.
unbelievable, truly.
And I was like this, like shocked the whole time. There were so many other moments that I was like, is this really happening? Oh, she gets the FBI agent gets there.
Mhm.
Why is it the FBI again? Where is the military?
Mhm.
You know? No one is running, only the FBI is running to get into this fucking house.
Mhm.
And she's getting ready and she's still on that FaceTime call.
Yeah.
And then she puts it in the car. And I'm like, why is this guy involved in this call right now?
That was my thing too. When it was like the president of the United States, like the
What was his
generals, and
position?
he he was like, what was it? It was something
The
with like
Guardian?
something with terrorism.
Right, because the aliens are terrorists.
Well, I mean, I guess terrorism involves any thing that's going to pose a threat to the society. So I guess those alien things would definitely count as a terrorist, I suppose.
That's a world invasion. We're getting something from another planet coming in. I don't think that's terrorism
I
because
don't know. Also,
they're not targeting like a particular group of people.
no,
You
but
know, they're targeting fucking everyone. It's the whole world, you know? Also, like they came in as
looks like a meteor. It was
like
like,
meteors, but they were not really meteors. And also, how is it that it just landed? There's no smoke, and Eva Longoria is touching it and saying, "This is so cool."
hmm
And then she's like, "It's cold."
yeah,
I'm like, "And you're there by yourself.
yeah.
Where is everyone?"
I don't know. And that's the thing too. What was she doing? She works for NASA and she's just running around.
And you see at the end when they're like, she's the leader of NASA. There, it's not a position. I'm like, what is that?
Oh, wait, she became senator or something.
No, it said like the leader of NASA. That's what it said.
Oh, I thought I read like, but leaders of NASA becomes like Senator
Yeah,
Selena
yeah,
or whatever it
yes.
was.
But the
Oh, that was
position,
her title. Oh, well, yeah, he's like the leader of terrorism at,
what
at
are
the
these?
at the Homeland Security
What
Office.
are these roles?
Made up.
Yeah. Imagine reading your script and they're like, this is your next project.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're reading, you're like, what's my position? You're the leader of NASA. What is that?
yeah. Pretty sure that's not a thing.
That is not a thing. They are scientists, you know?
If you could be a director, I could see that. Director of whatever, blah blah blah,
Director.
at NASA.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's the thing
Even
too. She'd have to
director
be.
of NASA. Even that sounds better than the
I,
leader.
yeah, yeah. I know it's pretty dumb, and just like in the beginning, because they were having like weird electric storms and like the thunder and the lightning, and then it's like
Wait, see,
aliens.
not that. When they're like when every like a few minutes he would go back to that email to write to his children
To kids. Yep, yep,
with a
yep.
little music. You know what this movie was giving?
What?
Threat level midnight. Because it was
Yeah.
like they were trying to They were trying to capture so many things, and it's like, no, like
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to do this. Like that storyline of like him writing the email to say goodbye. I was like, this is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, because I guess they had already lost their mom, right? And then I love when the daughter is in the car and she's like, Dad, you think you have power, but you don't, right? She's like, you don't have any power over anything, and you need to get that out of your head. And he was always so angry, just like, sorry, I hate to say it, like the angry black man. Like, I'm
Yeah.
angry all the time. Damn. Like,
Yeah, like
I
he
mean,
was portraying that like on purpose. I'm like, was this a
yeah,
goal with this character?
right.
And he's like, what did he say? He said when they achieve something, he said like a phrase too. And I was like, oh God, like what am I watching? Like
Yeah.
that's right. Like I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. And then, of course, when he's like running down the hall and the tentacle comes out and he's like, move, bitch, get out the way.
Oh my God. You see, if it would have been a comedy, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah, I know. That's true. They should
Just
have just been like, this is a farce. We're just going to go with
yes.
it. We're going to make
Yeah.
fun of it.
Yes, make it very ridiculous. You can
Yeah.
really it would have been great,
Yeah.
you know?
Just go all the way. Make it
All the
funny.
way. Make it funny. He said that one, there was another phrase that he said, and I was like, oh God. It was like from a song too.
Mm.
Oh my
Or
God. I got you, baby. I got you.
he had his little button. That was easy. That was easy. Yeah. Do you remember those? Those were from like Office Depot or like
Threat level midnight.
Staples or one of those.
You're
That was
not gonna tell
easy.
me Michael Scott could have written this,
He could have starred in it. I would
but
rather
he could
Michael
have
Scott.
written that.
Yeah,
His character could have written a movie like that.
I think it would have been better.
Him.
I think it would have been better, but yeah, I mean, it's like someone who was given an assignment and it was like, take a coexisting movie and like make it now.
Yes.
And they were
Yes.
like, okay, I got this.
Hmm.
Technology, aliens.
So I'm looking at Eva Longoria's character. She was supposed to be a NASA scientist,
Mm-hmm.
but in the thing it said NASA leader. Uh,
I love in the beginning when she's like, "Are you watching these storms?" And Ice Cube is like, "I'm paid to watch people."
yes. What? Yeah, that was so
Yeah.
good.
Well, and
Um,
she says it again at one point too. She's like messaging him. She's like, "Are you not seeing what's happening?" And again, he's like, "I told you, I watch people." It was like, okay, come on, Sandra, for someone so smart. He watches people only. Why is he looking at the sky? He's not.
yeah.
Too busy tracking his son and daughter and not doing his job.
Oh
You're
my
what
God.
kind of muffin are you eating? That's not good for the baby.
You protein with like a really capital P there.
Protein.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, dude, like, why? What's going on right now?
Let her have the fucking muffin, Dad. Calm down.
Yeah, my
World's about
God.
to end anyway.
And yeah, like, I'm sorry, if you are a scientist from the NASA,
Mm-hmm.
you don't just call and say, are you seeing this?
So the guy who's like in terrorism.
Yeah, and also like, if you're NASA, you definitely have information from satellites, which definitely have
Mm-hmm.
information from the weather.
Right.
Not, not, are you seeing this? And then they show it and it looks scary as fuck. I was like, I
Yeah.
see that and I say the world is ending. Because he
Yeah.
was like thunder left and right, like in crossing, and like I was like, I was like, why is she so nonchalant about it?
Right.
Oh my God. That was so
I know. And
bad.
any more explanation would have been great. Like, oh, these weather patterns are suggesting whatever, that there's some disturbance in the atmosphere, something like that. But it's like,
Yeah.
okay, like there's a shit ton of lightning. It could have been like a tornado or whatever,
Yeah.
like it could have
Yeah.
been something else. I'm not immediately going to think aliens.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like the other thing, it was like like going off of that, then there were moments that they were like, for example, the whole data, the fact that the sun was the disruptor.
I knew it.
I was
I knew
like,
it. I
this
had a
is
feeling.
such a
Yeah,
horrible movie.
I know.
But
I knew it though.
the fact that it's in the sense of like, oh, I lost my track of thoughts. Um, you have a situation like this going on completely. You are not leaving your office because you quote unquote can, but you're not even trying. Because
Well,
every
he did the
second,
one time and the doors were locked.
yeah, that one time.
Hmm.
Instead, instead of trying, you're actually writing an email
Yeah.
every time, one sentence, every like 15 minutes in the movie.
Yeah. Well, he made that YouTube video in like 10 minutes, releasing all the government secrets.
Yeah, I
And he made
guess.
himself the disruptor. I can't believe I did that.
And then he's like, I'm not gonna watch what people buy on Amazon. I'm gonna watch you.
Yeah, I know. That was great. That was good, actually. Yeah, I know. Now he is like all against the government. I actually am like super confused what aliens have to do with that
That
FBI
was,
guy and like,
yeah,
oh, they've been here before and they've covered it up.
yeah. Where was that going?
I don't understand at all. And then the like little beetle things that could suck up the data.
She was like, look, this is so cool. And I'm like, what is wrong with these people?
Right. My new friends.
Oh my God, her
It
new
it
fucking friends.
it just was not written well at all because what we should have been understanding, what was central to the movie about this alien invasion,
Yeah.
I I don't understand at all.
Yeah, no, no. It's because there's no logic to it at all.
Right.
And also, again, it's like why I keep going to threat level midnight. I don't know if you remember, he wanted to do like all things. He wanted to do like a romance. He wanted to do like the lonely guy too. He also
Mm-hmm.
wanted to be like the superhero, like cover all these themes and throw them in,
Yeah.
and that's how it felt with the
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
because he was like, okay, he's gonna be the superhero. He's gonna
Mm-hmm.
save everyone in the world, literally. But then he's also a lonely man because his like wife died. But then
Mm-hmm.
his kid is a rebel and that but he doesn't have a good relationship with them either, and he's like so angry all the time.
Right.
Like, can we just focus on one thing, please? Or two
Yeah.
max?
Yeah. That's what I felt like. Like the central story was him as a father. Like it's more about his relationship with his kids. And then
Yes.
the alien invasion was just sort of like an afterthought.
Ay, Dios mío. Yeah, that
But I
could be
feel like
it.
it should have been the other way around.
Yeah, because we didn't
But
care about that relationship at all.
no,
I'm trying
no.
to think of other stuff because I was just very, very shocked the whole time. I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
I think my face is like,
I was like this.
yeah. Just so
And I did
unimpressed.
laugh many fucking times, like laugh out loud because I couldn't believe.
Right. Because it's so ridiculous.
Like, bitch, get out of the way.
Yeah, move bitch, get out the way.
Yeah, I laughed at that because,
I think I said what like 20
yeah,
times.
yeah. I laughed many times because it could have leaned more towards a comedy if they would have admitted that it was a horrible movie. you know.
Yeah, I think honestly it probably would have been better if they had just said, we're just gonna make this funny. We'll just write funnier lines.
Yeah.
We'll make this super ridiculous.
Oh, this, I remember what I wanted to tell you. So in the moments that they wanted to explain like complex stuff,
Yeah,
it's like they decided that they wanted the audience to understand what they were explaining.
yeah.
So they like dumbed it down, you know? So
Mm,
for example, when they're talking about the fucking data, which they love talking about the data in this whole movie, they're like, oh, no, we have to, starve them.
mm-hmm,
There's no scientific terms in this film. We
mm-hmm,
gotta starve them. And they're like, oh, what if we just poison them with this data? That
mm-hmm.
I was like, that's not how scientists talk. That's not how smart people talk. Like when I watch Lioness, which is like CIA shit,
Mm-hmm,
half the time I'm like, fuck, I don't know what that fucking means.
mm-hmm.
And I have to either look it up, I have to ask Drake, 'cause maybe he'll know something,
Sure.
because it's complex terminology.
Yeah,
It's smart people. These are the top people, the ones that
right,
take care of this. Not in this government, but these are the most smart people out there.
right.
And they're talking about let's starve and let's poison with a rabbit virus because let's go classic.
Mm.
Those were his words. We got to go classic with that. You are telling me
Yeah,
that the director of terrorism talks like that? No.
yeah,
It was just so unbelievable.
yeah.
Yeah.
Truly. Well, because I mean, that's the thing. You can tell that whoever wrote this, they didn't do any research. They didn't get anyone in these fields to go and talk to them and say, "Does this sound realistic?"
Yeah.
Like they just were like, "This is how I think it should sound," and then they
Yeah.
wrote it down. They said, "Here you
We're
go."
gonna starve the data.
Oh, what a great line!
Uh,
Yes, love it. Keep going.
oh man. Bitch, get out the way. Put that one down.
Yes,
Come
exactly.
on, come on, Dave.
Luna.
Come on, Dave. Come on. And then with the daughter, it's like, oh, baby girl, honey, honey, I got you. I got you. I got you. And then typing it, I got you. I told you. I told you I got you. I was
Cute,
like,
cute.
what the fuck? Okay, I want to know fun facts because I do want to read to you some of the critics
Oh,
because
okay.
I thought it was hilarious.
I can't wait. All right, I only have a couple things,
That's
but
okay. I'm sure I'm sure it's only a couple of
so
things.
yeah, but I think you'll be interested to know that this movie was filmed in the summer and fall of 2020 with COVID protocols. So that's probably why there weren't really a lot of people on the streets, but
This makes
and they
sense.
and the way that they filmed it, so you're not really with a lot of people and
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
yeah. So this actually filmed in 2020, which I'm
That's
like, why did they
crazy.
wait so long to release it? But
Because it was gonna be bad regardless.
I
They
guess
needed to lean into comedy. It would have been
I know.
gold.
I know. I think they really should have, but
Yeah.
um so this was an untitled project in 2020 when it started and the producer Timur Bekmambetov
Hmm.
uh yeah, he wanted Ice Cube for it and it resurfaced just last month in 2025 when it was released straight to streaming as a free movie on Amazon Prime and it was not screened for critics, obviously.
Thank goodness.
Universal were sold on the movie by a pitch from the producer, that Timur guy, who he's done stuff like this before. Like there was that like Unfriended, like there were like
Mm-hmm.
two of those movies. So like
Yeah.
he's worked in this format before. So I
Yeah.
guess he figured it would work for this. But he said that it would allow them to have more of a high budget science fiction movie, but produce it for the cost of a cheap TV thriller.
Got it. Do you know
So
how much it was?
they didn't give Monu like a money amount, but
So according to Trey, because he looked it up because he was curious, he said
okay.
that it was 65 million.
That they spent on this,
Uh-huh.
and that's cheap.
My face like went down. I was like, there's no way.
No.
Because I didn't even see 5 million there.
Yeah. No. How?
I don't know.
I
I'll
guess
have
it
to
was all
look
like
it up.
CGI stuff.
Maybe. I don't know. Because it
But
wasn't that much. Unless he's looking at the one with Tom Cruise. That would be the only way.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
I gotta look it up.
Me too. Because when he said it, I was like, really?
No way. No way.
Okay.
Um,
So, oh, you have more? Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
like two
yeah.
more
Okay,
things.
okay, okay.
So originally, William Radford, who's the Ice Cube character,
Yeah.
he was actually written as a paraplegic originally,
Oh, okay.
but
He said, I
um,
don't want to play that.
the director was impressed by the intensity of Ice Cube's chair throwing that he rewrote the character to match. I mean, when he kept getting up and he was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I
all the
told you to
time.
run." Yeah, every time he got up. So
He's
I
like,
guess they
are
were
you
very,
okay? So
yeah.
if somebody is dying, do you think they're gonna be on their phone answering a WhatsApp?
Yeah, I know when he thought his son Dave had died in the explosion at the house, and he was just like, "Damn, my kids did."
And then he was like the insurance doesn't cover like for like a alien invasion. You
Yep,
see, like you could have gone with comedy, dude. Like they even tried to
right.
put comedy in it.
Yeah. No, I know, I don't
What a
get it. Last
disaster.
literally last one, Tom Cruise was scheduled to do a walkthrough and a background scene, but I bet even he was like, I'm not gonna do this.
Well, I'm also thinking like all these actors, like they read it and they were like, yeah, that's fine. I'll do it. Maybe they were desperate for work
Maybe, I don't
in
know.
2020.
Possibly. I mean, I guess it's kind of hard for everybody.
Okay.
Yes, I want to hear some of these.
Okay, so well, so first of all, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 3%. Um, and the audience gave it 22. I know, 3% from Rotten Tomatoes and 22 from the audience. And then IMDb gave it a 2.7 out of 10. Now, some of the critics
That's still
say,
too high.
yeah.
Still
So,
too high.
so all these critics actually gave them zero,
Mm,
0 out of 4.
wow.
So the screenplay by Goldie and Mark Hyman gets overcomplicated because they are desperately reaching for something to spice up Ice Cube staring at a computer at his desk. This one killed me. Not sure how different an AI version of Ice Cube stars in a screen life version of War of the Worlds would be from the current smash hit on Amazon Prime, because I refuse to believe actual human beings were involved in most of this nonsense.
Damn. That's
I
true
know.
though.
Um, this person said, War of the Worlds is a film that dares to ask, what if a planet-wide alien invasion was just a series of awkward video chats? The answer, it turns out, is watching Ice Cube gawk around his office in front of a green screen for around 90 minutes.
Mhm.
This one says, director Rich Lee butchers the classic H.G. Wells sci-fi parable on humankind's colonialist ills and creates an obnoxious, dull, utterly brain-dead, arguably bootleg exercise in capitalist surveillance state propaganda. Final one. Amazon's War of the Worlds is a shockingly inept adaptation that would have H.G. Wells rolling in his grave with Ice Cube delivering a performance so embarrassing he may want to consider leaving the planet.
Oh shit. Wow. I mean,
Oh God. What
yeah.
people said, it started out all right, but progressively worse with stupidity. This was literally one of the longest hour and a half of my life. This movie's absolutely terrible. You think it's going to get better or at least not worse, and that is not the case.
Mhm.
Ah, God.
Because listen, there are bad movies, but then it's like they're funny, so you can be like, it was
Yeah.
bad, but like whatever, it was entertaining. This is just like straight up bad.
This is just horrible. Yeah.
Like I lost IQ watching this movie.
Like, what was that? What was those bad movies we've seen? We watched the one with Road something
Oh, with Jake Gyllenhaal,
with Jake Gyllenhaal, something
Roadhouse,
Roadhouse.
right? That was bad, but like
That
it
was
was
bad, but
entertaining.
and it wasn't this bad. Like this
No,
is just like it's just what happened.
like everything, because like the acting was terrible, the
All over a
writing was
combination
terrible,
of bad
the
things.
plot made no
The plot,
sense.
oh my God, the writing, the lines.
Yeah, like everything was just
Hitman, which was
awful.
bad movie too, way better than this.
Yeah, because at least the story was kind of interesting and it was based on a true story, right? So you're like, oh,
Yes.
okay, you know. But yeah, this is just like
This
bad.
brought the standard of bad to a new level,
True. So
you
it's
know?
like we have something to compare it to. Well, at least it wasn't War of
Exactly.
the Worlds.
There we go. Like when it's bad, we say, well, it could be War of the Worlds. Like that,
Literally.
that's the, oh God.
This is the bottom of the barrel. So I
Yes.
had tried to look up what the budget was. It hasn't been released,
Okay.
which I have a feeling they might not because I can't imagine it was that much. But it shows.
I mean, that was just fucking horrible. That was so bad.
Ouch.
Traumatized. Hmm.
Yeah. Like
I was just
it's one
right.
of those things, yeah, where it's like, I wish I could have my hour and a half back.
Just give it to us. Give it to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like got here and I just like sat on the floor and I was like, let me see this shit.
Hmm.
It's a horrible film. Well, I guess that's it
Terrible.
for today, guys. This was uh not recommendation station. This was a stay away
No.
from it. Run. Run for
True.
your life like Dave in the
Yeah.
movie.
This is a precautionary tale.
Yeah, we
Stay
watched it so
away.
you didn't have to,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it. That's it for
Yeah.
today. Thank you for listening. Tell us your thought if you did watch it. We did watch it with the purpose of talking about it in this podcast. We do not watch bad movies. We try to stay away, but I think it was fun to talk about
Yeah.
this disaster.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I think we knew it was going to be pretty bad going in. So,
yeah. Oh, 100%.
yeah.
Thank you for listening. Let us know if you watched it. Review, subscribe, and like, and all this stuff. That's it.
Till next time. Bye.
Goodbye.